Hello everyone, Attack Power here with Game 2 between Wantsomenoob and Ghost Dragon in the group stage of the Steel Division 2 Season 10 League. Let's dive right in. Alrighty folks, so I skipped Game 1. It didn't look super interesting, only like 15 minutes long, and those games tend to not be very exciting to watch, but this one looked a little bit more exciting. Here on Tali Inhantala, on the right here in red, we have Ghost Dragon on second, New Zealand on Maverick Income. And on the left side in the blue, we have Wantsomenoob with 84th Strelki, also on Maverick Income. So 84th Strelki makes a lot of sense on this map. You get some IS2s, you get some ISU 152s, you just get some good 2K options to work with. Not a plethora, I should not say a ton of them, but enough to function. And of course, the rest of the division is very well-rounded and quite strong. On the other side, second New Zealand is kind of an odd choice. Your only 2K is your 17-pounders. Outside of that, though, and I do think you get the Shermans. I think you get the M4 Shermans, if I'm not mistaken. Apologize, I didn't get to check out the decks beforehand. I just saw this game. I was like, oh, I'm just going to check this one out. So, I don't have the deck list in front of me, but pretty sure you get the Shermans and the 17-pounders. So not exactly a 2K division, although 84th, while it definitely has 2K assets, I would not put into the 2K category like hardcore either. Just the presence of IS2s doesn't magically make it super good at long range. But anyway, zooming in here for Wantsomenoob, we have some snipers coming down, Ogden and Cheeky Flamers, M42-45 AT gun, an OB-25 assault gun, a leader, another OB-25, some 50mm mortars, a Strafniki, Cherno, and a Gavardia DP. Going down in the main road here, we have two SG-43s, a sniper, a leader, OB-25, Strafniki, 37mm AA piece, sniper, and two Chernos. And down south here, we have a 45mm AT and Cherno. Up north for Ghost Dragon, we have one, two, three Staghound Mark 1s coming in, a heavy machine gun, a Staghound Mark 2, a Catadromus, which is the CQC unit, Oplights, 3 Oplights, 6-pounder AT gun, more Oplights, another Catadromus, a leader, and a Sherman 3. Zooming down in the center here, we have 2 more Staghound Mark 1s, Staghound Mark 2, another HMG, Diggers, Piat, Catadromus, another heavy machine gun, another leader, Oplights, and a heavy machine gun, and nothing else any further south. So, a lot of Staghounds. These got buffed recently, I believe, to 30 points. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, these are one of the units that got buffed, mainly aiming at 15th Scott, but it did obviously help a number of Commonwealth divisions, one of them here being second New Zealand. Staghound, very fast, 90 kilometers an hour, one of the fastest armored cars in the game, right up there with the M8. The gun is, it's underwhelming, but it does okay. 1,250 meter range isn't terrible, but certainly not like 1,500 or anything like that. So he's definitely planning to spin those out. Staghound Mark 2, I believe, is the HE one. Yeah, this is the HE, 1,500 meter range. It's not great. It's not bad. It's only 25 points. It's cheap, and it does go 90 kilometers an hour, so it has its advantages. It's not like an overwhelmingly powerful unit, though. That's certainly not what it is. It's more meant to be obnoxious. On the other side here, we do see a T-34 also go down now. Early AA, you definitely want to use that. If you guys remember way back, if you watched my matches for League, I went up against second New Zealand with no AA in A phase. That was a really dumb choice and was punished really hard for it. So Wantsomenoob making the smart choice here and bringing in some AA in A phase immediately. 37mm should do just fine. He is bringing in his Strafnikis in A phase, which means he does not have that many. He'll have 6, I believe. Off the top of my head, he did take 1 out here, but we did see it, so we know it's in here. And off we go, guys. TU2F coming in for early recon here. We'll spot all this out. There's no AA here from Ghost Dragon to start, so he's not going to be able to stop it. It's not the end of the world. It's just Wantsomenoob will know what's going on. Tali Inhantala, an interesting map. I do like it, minus this big lake here at the bottom that forces all the combat into, like, what, 2/3 of the map, which is kind of dumb. I mean, this is about halfway. So, yeah, it's about 2/3 of the map is actually used. Yes, you can kind of flank around it, but it's rarely done, and it's sometimes we've seen it be very fruitful, but usually it doesn't do very much. This part is fun. I mean, the flags are actually okay placed, like they're placed in okay spots, so that it's not like total bullcrap for either side, which is nice for once. But other than that, the actual like terrain is kind of funky. A lot of 2K, but there's also some close range stuff. Yeah. Staghound, about to kill that 45 mil, but 45 mil gets out. Will it get any kill, though? Is that the question? It does have his APCR on, and you don't want that. You do not want that. But here we go. APCR missing anyway. It's supposed to be more accurate. It's always kind of annoys me. There we go. It gets that hit, but again, APCR being on is making this very ineffective. Does take one out. That's good. OB25 now going after the other ones. I think it's using HE, so this shouldn't kill it. I don't think the Heat has 1500. Oh, it does. Heat has 1500 meter range. Oh, yeah, look at that. Staghound 2 goes down. Nice kill there, getting rid of that HE. IL-2 coming in. It's got its 37 mil AP, but it never actually targeted. So now the sniper's going to get wiped out by the Staghound if the IL-2 can swing back around. Staghound in the middle, pressuring these SG-43s. 50 mil mortar, doing quite a nice job pinning down these heavy machine guns. Smoke came down from, I believe, the leader here to cover off that reinforcement route. Currently 13-11 for Ghost Dragon. We do see a Spitfire coming in for that IL-2. IL-2 trying to get out. Should be able to. It does. The 37 mil will force off this Spitfire. Might even kill it. Flew right over it. Spitfire goes down. That's a big loss for Ghost Dragon early. That's 120 points, I believe, right off the bat. This Staghound, though, is going to be an issue. He has no way to kill it right now over here. T-34 coming in, though. That'll do the job. Oplights coming in. This is a very common place for this red side to push here. It's easy to get here before the opponent does. But on the flip side, blue can 100% push back in here very realistically. Any sort of off-map or heavy bomber can, like, totally punish this position. IL-2 has yet to claim a kill. Can the Chernos stick around long enough for the Staghound to stay in line of sight? We'll find out. The 2F is here as well. I actually really like Chernos. I don't know why. They're only one man bigger than an Erzat-Strupen. There we go. IL-2 finally claims its kill. Taking out that Staghound. This other one getting forced off. HMG forced off as well. Wantsomenoob making nice use of leadership right now. Not that Ghost Dragon isn't, but so far it's felt like Wantsomeenoob's veterancy has had a little bit more effect. IL-2 coming in for these Sherman now. Oh, this is going to be bad. It's on the side armor. Down it goes. Easy kill. Wow, this IL-2 is reaping a heavy toll. The loss of that Spitfire was really bad. Ghost Dragon really should have brought in some AA and A phase instead. Right now he's getting some cheeky flags down here. Has a 15-9. This is not like a real... Yeah, any sort of units here will close this bubble right up. So not as drastic as it first appears. Ghost Dragon did forget one of his many Staghounds. Kind of awkward. Guardian DP getting hit by Staghounds. Needs to fall back because the HE1 will do a lot of damage. Doesn't look like he's... No, there you go. He has noticed now. T-34 coming in. I guess the T-34 up here died, or he deleted it before it came in. I don't see a dead one, so... Yeah. IL-2 coming in again. It was so effective the first time. Wantsomenoob doing it a second time. As long as he can keep eyeballs. Sniper's here, so he should not lose line of sight. Down goes the Staghound. That's a nice kill. You want to kill the Recon first. The Mark II's annoying, but it's not... It can't see without help. Cherno finding the leader. This will be a cheeky and very important kill here, actually. Panzerschreck caught out. You really don't want that because you don't get many. You get 4. And you only get 1 card. So IL-2 going taking out the Stuart 5. Wow, this is just painful. Finally, we see a Bofors 40 mil. I can't believe Ghost Dragon waited this long to do it. Because he's getting absolutely annihilated by this freaking IL-2. 50 mil mortar continues to just lay down fire on these frontal buildings. IL-2 going after the... whatever this thing is called. I'm having a moment. Staghound. But stops and doesn't get anything. T-34s are now in... Oh, Digger's Piot. Oh, and the Piot misses. And now will go fall back with its tail between its legs. You have failed. T-34 kills the Stuart 5 in a single shot. Yak coming in. These Yak 1Bs can be quite solid at 2 100-kilogram bombs. They're pretty efficient at killing stuff. IL-2 finally finds that Staghound. Down it goes. Another big kill here. All these light armor pieces getting absolutely torn apart. This has been disastrous so far for Ghost Dragon. He might have the flag advantage and be getting some points, but these early trades are not going well for him at all. The Catadrama is getting stuck in the backline. The Catadrama is actually not a very good CQC unit. It has a flamer, That's it. Like, that's the only thing that makes it good. The rifles are obviously not good at CQC. Grease gun is one of the worst submachine guns in the game, so it's really not actually a very good unit. In terms of pure CQC unit, I actually think it's one of the worst ones in the game. Like, dedicated flamer unit. I think it is. Although that new one out of Group Dunkirk is really bad, too. MG42 will go down to the double SG43 pretty easily. Just too much suppression ability. Strafniki getting caught out by the Digger's Piat, but the Strafniki got too many machine guns. Bombs coming down for the Catadramus. It does miss. Catadramus, though, despite not being amazing at CQC, like, the most amazing at CQC, it's definitely better than all these riflemen. That's for sure. Chernos get eaten alive. Wantsomenoob just pushing forward. Digger's Piat get wiped out. Nice kill there. Up north, Diggers versus Gavardi DP. It's a regular Digger, so... Oh, no, it's a Digger. The Digger Piat does have 2 Bren, so it's not totally, like, a bad fight, but the sniper here will throw this. Just kidding, he's switching targets. Can't decide who to shoot. It's a 2-star sniper, too. It's gonna be pretty deadly. Although 50 mil and Panther Shrek go down here to the Oplites. Studebaker gets killed in the someone gets killed here in the transfer. Probably a Gavardia 6-pounder doing the job. Here comes a Spitfire. These things have a pretty nice bomb loadout, wiping out the Gavardia DP. OB-25 getting caught out by the Oplites. It's moving. Why is it moving? I can't see the order. I don't know why I can't. OB-25 going to go down, though. Nice kill there. Ghost Dragon getting this cheeky flag. Getting 2 flags he really doesn't deserve. But the Catadrama is proving to be a bit of an issue here. Ognam and Cheeky pouring in. 6-pounder, though, going to reap its toll. Basically, the toll booth here. 6-pounder retargeting. Can't decide what to shoot at. He actually really kind of needs that IL-2 to go bomb this, but now there is a Bofors 40 mil. What we got floating down here? TU to F down here again. What is this Panther Shrek doing? It's going to get killed by the MG42. This was kind of dumb. Feels like a misclick to me. Yak looked like it was going for the Catadramus and then pulls off. 40 mil far away. The Yak finally comes in, kills off the Catadramus. Oplites are very beatable at close range. But some of these trades now going back in Ghost Dragon's favor. Okay. That seemed really forced to go all the way deep to kill this 42 that wasn't doing that much in the first place. It feels like there are more targets up front. Sniper finally goes down. That's unfortunate. Loses that line of sight. It's really the recon that was doing a lot of work for him. Smoke down for the Ognam and Cheeky trying to get into this woods. Infantry getting broken down, though. Strafniki coming in. Based on the way he wants him to use his Strafniki in A phase, he probably should have just brought him in B phase. We're finally about to finish A phase, and both players will have their Maverick income. Ghost Dragon doing a nice job, despite some really rough early trades, has been doing a really nice job of holding on to these flags and getting these tickets. Because remember, when you're in this mirror income... Oh, IL-2 does not spot this in time. When you're doing the mirror income thing, every little extra point here and there really goes a long way. SG-43 putting down the more suppression. It will win the fight in the long run here. Ognam and Cheeky should beat the Oplites. 45 mil, though, getting hit by this Oplites. That's not good. It's going to go down and he'll lose his AT ability here. ISU 152. What Wantsomenoob needs is something to get this, dislodge these 2 units and capture his flag back. IL-2 floating around doing nothing right now. He should just fall back if he's not going to go after something. This IL-2 gets a face full of AA. Forced off. Doesn't even get to drop its bombs. Zis 2 now coming in. Seems kind of odd to me. SG-43 getting hit by the Wolverine needs to fall back. For how well Wantsomenoob traded here, things are not going well yet. It's 13-11 though. He's captured back at least 1 flag. If you can get this one back, this is the only really questionable flag, because it's obviously easy for red to get here. How the heck's blue supposed to hold this? Kind of crap. T-34 finally finds that Oplite, so this is nice. He'll be able to get a nice chunk of damage on it. Won't finish it off, though. He should have... I feel like he should definitely have more churnos. Here comes the Sapperty Rocks finally. So B phase, he's finally got some CQC. 50 mil mortar just laying down on the edge of the woods, expecting infantry. There are none to find. 45 mil going after the Sherman. At this range, it should have very little chance of penning. Another Staghound 2 in. Here comes another Spitfire with its deadly bomb loadout. No AA up north. And it's going for that OB-25. Gavardi get out just in time, but will be unloaded. IS-2 Komroti coming in. Flak gun has been moved up a bit. IL-2's just floating around still. I mean, you can run these things out of ammo, but it's going to take a very long time. Wolverine gets shots on the T-34 out of range. It's perfect position here. May lose that T-34. There's one pen. Look it out in time. It does. That one pen will, you know, it sticks around, of course. Ognem and Cheeky starting to get overwhelmed here. Strafniki forcing off the op lights there. IS-2 coming in. Zenart 37 mil finally up north. Sapperty Docks flying by to capture this fly. This Catadromus, I don't know if he thinks he's got it or just he's saying screw it and moving on. Zis-2 now finding a shot on that Sherman. Will it get the second one? It will. Nice kill there by the Zis-2. One Ognem and Cheeky gonna go down here at least. The second one, if it had moved forward, it probably would have helped win this fight. It will still win it. Then again, not with the second Oplite involved. Just kidding. Oh! Does get it. But it will die for its trouble. Spitfire, will it get through? It will. Oh, that high, whatever you call it, evasion. It's evasion. It's agility, it's called, but it's really evasion. Catadromus Cheeky grabbing this flag. His refusal to clear this out is really starting to bone him hard. Finally, he's getting into the woods here, though. And that should be the end of that. So there goes one flag, back to a 14-10. He's down a good number of tickets, though. Wantsomenoob needs to turn this around quick. Leader needs to back up. He's in a bad spot. Gonna get killed by the recon. Not good. Maori Scout's gonna probably somehow survive magically. Taking a crap ton of fire, and yet he gets away. Another flag under pressure now. Here comes the IL-2. I'm not sure what it's going. It's going for the Staghound. How far forward is the 40 mil? Far enough. It's starting fire. IL-2, though, does get its kill. Sherman 1B, yeah, this is the 2K. This is the 2K range thing. I'm surprised he moved the IS... Alright, Staghound goes down. I'm surprised he moved the ISU up here, honestly. It would be here, I would think you'd want it to take out this stuff in the trees. Sniper coming through. Sapperty Rock should finally recapture this, but it's still 13-11. And his northern line, Wantsomenoo's northern line here, just falling apart. IS-2 should be 100 million% safe from this 6-pounder. It's going to be a while, though. Yak 1B, I don't know if this thing... Oh, it gets through the flak wall. Not really the choice, especially if you're going to have an IL-2 come in right after it. Why send the Yak at all? It seemed a little odd. 6-pounder should get killed off here soon by the IS-2. Here comes an ISU 152 as well. Here comes a whole bunch of defenses to try to bolster this northern front from collapsing completely. Things looking a little dangerous here for Wantsomenoob. I would have thought he'd been, after those early trades and the divisional matchup, I really thought he would be, like, in a pretty dominating position. But he's not. Ghost Dragon has turned it around really well. It's been really impressive to see. Sniper taking out that Oplite. That's really nice because he needs to get back in there desperately. The thing is, Ghost Dragon's actually very weak in the center. I mean, Wantsomenoob could just whoop. Now, obviously, we see that he doesn't. But based on how many troops are pouring into the north, you can start to surmise that, you know, something's going on. We have 140 mil off map. I believe this gets 3 charges, if I'm not mistaken. Gonna be very annoying. All right, Wantsomenoob makes the right choice, unloads earlier rather than later. Zis2 on the road, trying to get on target here. Kill that Sherman, specifically the Sherman. That's the issue. Oh no, it gets a bounce. So frustrating. 140 comes down, kills off a sniper. Zis2 gets one pen. Sherman misses this time. Will the Zis2 get the second penetration? Oh no, bounce. No. Rage, rage. IS2 spotting out something here. The op light's over there, perhaps, or maybe oh no, the Stewart sees the Stewart. This range it should hit. No, it misses. IL-2 will do it for him though. Bombs coming in, nice bombing strike. Spitfire coming in though to respond. IS-2 falling back. 45 mil out in the open. Bomber misses the ISU-152. Still 13-11 despite him recapturing this because he's lost this northern flag. Heavy machine gun spotting the Cherno. Again, he's got no ISU or anything to, like, do anything with this information, though. A lot of troops here. Sherman did take one pen already. His ISU-152 should be quite safe from these things, so he could just, like, cover down the road. Double 40 mil Beaufort's in now, though. The IL-2 should not be able to free rent. Oh, not Katusha's. He needs to move them up to, like, here. If he wants these to be any good, he needs them to move, like, up to at least here. From here, I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. ISU-152 getting shot at. Takes one pen, I think, because of the side armor there. Takes out the Sherman, though. That's what he needs dead desperately, so that's done with that. Here comes more Shermans and Stewarts and things. More infantry. Ghost Dragon's pouring into this weak spot. Katusha's appear to be retargeting. 17-pounder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Three-star Zenart. Not too shabby. Staghound now gets out of the way. Here comes the Katusha strike. Will they be the failure they are 90% of the time? Oh my god, what? People, it's a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. The Katusha did it. It killed something. Not only it killed something, it killed two somethings. It killed a 140 off map, I think had one charge left, and a 17-pounder. So, let's all slow clap. Let's do some slow clapping here. Not sure if you can hear that. I don't want to like blow the mic out, but I am legitimately slow clapping for these Katushas, which for the first time in the history of this game have done something useful. I tip my hat to you, Katushas. I acknowledge success when it happens, and you were just very successful. Assuming the IS-2's found this 40 mil Beaufort. If you could kill it, that'd be awesome, but he doesn't have a very big window of time here. It looks like he's gonna fail. Sherman's trying to kill off this ISU-152. ISU-152 out of a AP shell, so it's not going to be not too dangerous now. IS-2 in the center. I'm surprised he didn't go with the ISUs there. Honestly, there are more targets rich for ISU-152s than there are for IS-2s here. Like, he's going to have to wait for these things to slowly kill his stuff off. One Zenart's not going to start all these Spitfires. Two also still will not. Oh, that hurt. It's so bad. Will he take one out at least? I don't think he will. Spitfires can be really tough to kill. Like once the AA is on target, yeah, they get shredded like paper. But it takes a long time to suppress them because of their really high agility. And agility equals evasion. It does not mean turning. Okay, let me say this for the billionth time, and someone's going to argue with me in the comments, because someone always does. It is nothing to do with the turning. Believe me, I've argued this with a gajillion people about it, and smart people who know this game way better than me. For whatever reason, the developers of the game picked the wrong word, essentially. They said they picked agility instead of evasion. It's about how much AA they can dodge. Sherman 3 goes down to the ISU-152, getting that, 1500, so it's a little closer. Fine, I'll buy it this time. Sapperty Rock's taking lots of damage, but maybe Wantsomenoob noticed this weakness in the center. He's making a push, and I like it. I like it a lot. IS-2 going after the Wolverine, I think. Has missed twice, I believe. So showing real accuracy stats this game. Does finally take it out. T-34 feeling like the big boy now. Pushing forward, but probably going to be in a lot of trouble from this 6-pounder. The answer is not probably. It definitely will be. Gets a bounce. Will bounce some, but should not bounce all. Sherman's chewing through some infantry. Ghost Dragon in the center, though, collapsing a little bit. We are now into phase C, though. T-34 tanking like a champ here. Spitfire doing a Kitty Hawk, excuse me, doing a big chunk of damage there. Cherno's coming in, though, trying to take advantage of this weakness here in the middle. Sniper finally catching out the 66-pounder as well. Oh, T-34 takes a pen, though. Needs to get this thing suppressed. The suppression doesn't matter for accuracy anymore because it's landed so many hits. Fire forces the 6-pounder to move. That's huge. Finally back to a 12-12. Still a whole bunch of IS-2s and stuff. Ghost Dragon a really strong spot, though, up north. I don't see him getting dislodged from that. Katusha's going for the town. I like it. I like it. A fine choice. Does he have troops to follow it up, though? It doesn't look like it. 122 in. Any artillery for Ghost Dragon? No, none. He's trying to short. Wow, a whole bunch of flags just fell. 14-10 now for Wantsomenoob. Is he turning this around? Oh, bombers just reap a heavy toll here. No AA down south. 37 mils are fine, but they're not, like, amazing by any stretch. Oh, no, back to a 13-11 now. His gains being forced back. IS-2 needs to move forward if he wants to, like, actually block out this area. 17-pounder taking a hit from the ISU-152, but it's not enough damage. It is falling back now, and it will survive this time. The ISU-152 up north died. I'm assuming from a 17-pounder. That would really be the only thing that can conceivably be killed at 2K. Sherman 3, no chance. Oh, takes out the Staghound instead. I don't actually think that's bad, truth be told. The Staghound with the Recon's actually almost more annoying than the Sherman is. 50 cal taking some damage here. Wolverine, though, will be able to force this T-34 off. The thing is, the town has kind of been cleared out of infantry. Like, this will pin this one Oplite. But the Staghound's your real issue, and unless this ISU-152 can get a hit on it, this isn't going to do much. 122 going after the 81 mil mortar. Not a bad choice. T-34 versus Wolverine. Not a good fight. Down goes the T-34. Lost his armor contingent here now. IS-2 finally moved forward a bit. Better late than never, I guess. T-34 on the south here, trying to kill off this HMG, which will open up both these flags. This could be huge for Wantsomenoob. IS-2 takes out another Sherman. This is the HE one. So the armor piece is getting destroyed off. Here comes the Katusha strike. Pins. Hasn't even killed one unit out of this Oplite yet. Staghound forced back. There. One man died. What a successful Katusha strike. Sapperty Rocks moving in. 17-pounder gets his first shot off. ISU-152. Oh no, the Strafniki finish it off. The ISU-152 will stay alive. This is horrible for Ghost Dragon. And this was my initial concern here. Yeah, these two flags. 15-9 now for Wantsomenoob. Oh, Strafniki go down, though. That's going to ruin this nice bubble he had going on. T-34, though, should at least stop this flag from getting recaptured. The issue here is what I said originally, though. Like, 2nd New Zealand doesn't have tools to kill these big tanks at any sort of range. 17-pounders are good, but they're actually not that good against IS-2s, especially the 1944 variant. They actually can't kill this thing. I mean, at close range, they can. But it needs to be close, like 1,000 meters or less. Because they penetrate 170, this has 180 millimeters of armor, so you gotta be close. You can pen it, but again. Oh, Sapperty goes down. These Spitfires are just hell on earth for him right now. His 37 mils are not strong enough to stop these before they get their bombs off. His infantry are just getting absolutely raked. Back to a 12-12 now. Somebody oh, the T-34 have no eyes. So this whole, like, he couldn't see. He needed to move some Chernos up with it. He does have the TU2F, but I guess it flew at the wrong time. Now I lost both these flags. Back to a 13-11, though. Does recapture this flag here. Sapperty Rocks will beat the Catadramus. At least they should. Their loadout is much better. Semi-automatic rifles, more PPSHs than grease guns. Yeah, and he's a 1-star in the Catadramus. Well, they're both 1-star. I lied. I was about to lie. Sniper, ooh, gets one-shotted. Catadramus goes down as expected. Sapperty Rocks didn't even actually take that much damage. Up north, he's broken through. I'm very impressed because there was a large concentration of troops up here. 13-11 still for Wantsomenoob. He's down a good number of points, but he's got plenty of time to turn this around. And now we're on the double tick. Wolverine, of course, can do nothing against this IS-2, although the IS-2 ain't far enough forward. Gavardia get a dodge. Will they dodge a second time? No, they will not. I was going to say, I highly doubt it. Wantsomenoob needs to unload now. He is not. He does not care. And he will lose both those units for no reason. That hurts. Hurts to see. And Ghost Dragon surrenders. 27 minutes and 1 second here on Tali Inhantala. So nice win there for Wantsomenoob. He turned that around. I did not know if he was going to be able to pull that back together. 2,490 kills to 1,555. So he was trading very well. We did identify that early, and that trend clearly stuck. Ghost Dragon making constant progress, but at the cost of a lot of units. And those early trades, I think, really set him back 200 or 300 points, and that's really rough. It's hard to get back from that. Let's see here. Oplight's doing Spitfire. Yeah, just ate some stuff up. Yeah, Spitfire is everywhere doing a lot of damage. That's it, though. That's really it. The 17-pounder did kill that ISU 152. Zenark did actually... I didn't notice they killed 3 Spitfires. This one, yeah, we saw. I missed these. Sorry about that. IL-2, yeah, those early IL-2s were absolutely devastating because this light armor could have been really annoying, and it was too easy for these IL-2s to absolutely wipe those out of the field. Yak 1B did some nice work. ISU 152, IS-2, both of these things getting some kills. They need to do something. And that's about it, though. Great match to both these players. I forget who won game 1, but it's irrelevant. This game was a good one to watch. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting on Patreon. Thanks a bunch, and have a fantastic day.